Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy here, Jose. My gamer tag is INSANE-RKO. That's my gamer tag on PS4. And welcome to the stream. And today on my stream,
we are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 5 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Nolan Arenado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The third baseman, Justin.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
yeah, I'm not gonna try it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First appearance for him.
Alright, let's see who that is. Hold on.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Blackman looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Next up is Max Muncy. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is Dahl. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Pitchers have been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs the scoreboard. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, number 9.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. Lifted in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And Turner, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here's Corey Seager.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great. Get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Popped up. Story has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Blackman looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down in that marine lake.
Well, the play's been... But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now, Gavin Lux. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Desmond is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 3rd baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Weak grounder back to the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Left fielder.
David Dahl to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first with one man gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Blackman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 4-3. From the stretch, swing and a line drive, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Up next for the Dodgers.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early in a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
The second for one, back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Max Muncy, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. It bangs off this.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Gavin Lux, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Raimel Tapia. 2 out. The base is empty. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still 8-0. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Dahl, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So striding in, Mookie Betts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Max Muncy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Dahl is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes
into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Trevor Story steps in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own. Great job right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side. Stepping up now, David Dahl. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1. So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He was a double play victim last time around. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
What's up, viewer?
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Gavin Lux. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Dodgers retired on just... Josh Fuentes is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Grounded up the first baseline. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shot. Striding in, Nolan Arenado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
14. Final tally here, the Dodgers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Alex Wood gets the win. Afternoon baseball here. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado.
The fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Raimel Tapia becomes the first out of the inning. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go the rock. No score. John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turner is on his way home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting for the right fielder, Cody.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And it's fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Is right there, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Gavin Lux. Swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Betts to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left. Settling in now, Will Smith. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Lined into left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right fielder, Cody.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Striding into the box, Dom Nunez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jairo Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, ready to take his hacks again. Max Muncy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time out.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even...
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Tapia arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Riding in once again, Will Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Late square, and this is popped up. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Nolan Arenado.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. High chopper to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Blackmon, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around. Lined into right, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matt. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan McMahon becomes the first out of the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Standing in now, Will Smith. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the second run will score as well. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Here's Corey Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do play to run on the play. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More matinee. David Dahl will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Raimel Tapia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he pops it up. Turner in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 9.
High in the air down the right field line. And he's just able to make a circus catch on a ball that almost got away from him. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the... Wade Davis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Tapia. And they can't run it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do 1 of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Here's the pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Looking up is Tapia, and it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from 1.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. First pitch on its way. Trevor Story is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone off the batter's eye.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batter, center fielder.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Ready now, Gavin Lux. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. The tag, and he's out going for second. So digging in now, Ian Desmond. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dom Nunez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game. Carlos Estevez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The pitcher, number 22. White tag.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Tapia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a leaping effort. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He went deep back in the fifth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. Scott Ober will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Daniel Murphy steps in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Rockies down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
22-1 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame.